Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Uzuku Desinomona Chimiso, and I am here to present the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Moving on to the first chapter of the book, Thoughts and Character. This chapter explores the foundational idea that a person's character is the sum of their thoughts. The core idea of the chapter teaches us that thought is the root of character. Just as a plant grows from a seed, your actions and character grows from your thoughts. Good thoughts lead to good character traits like honesty, patience, and kindness, while negative thoughts lead to negative traits like anger, jealousy, and fear. You are responsible for your thoughts, and therefore you have the power to shape your character and your life. For example, now, if a friend doesn't call back, assuming they don't care, creates resentment, sorry. But thinking that they are busy maintains harmony. If you're learning a new skill and you face difficulties and you start thinking that you're a failure, it will make you quit. But thinking this is a learning process helps you keep your mind focused until you succeed. Effect of thoughts on circumstances. Allen compares the mind of a garden that can be cultivated or left to grow wild, just as gardener weeds out just as a gardener weeds out the unwanted plants and nurtures the desirable ones, individuals must weed out negative thoughts and cultivate positive ones. Circumstances, he argues, are the reflections of internal states. People attract circumstances that correspond to their thoughts, both positive and negative. By understanding that external conditions reflect internal beliefs, no one can take responsibility for their life and change the circumstances by changing their thoughts. Effects of thoughts on health and the body. The core idea of this chapter teaches us that the body is servant of the mind. Your body reacts to the thoughts you consistently hold. Positive thoughts like love lead to vitality and health and energy, while negative thoughts like anger, worry, fear leads to stress, it weakens the body and causes fatigue and illness. Um, Effect on thought and health of the body is important because it brings self-healing, it prevents bad health, and it interconnects the mind and body. For example, now, someone who frequently thinks I'm not good enough experiences chronic stress and insomnia, whereas someone who practices self-acceptance and gratitude sleeps better and feels more energized. Thought and purpose. Ali stresses the importance of linking thought purpose to achieve intelligent accomplishments. He criticizes aimlessness, which leads to failure and happiness, and advocates for cultivation of a clear purpose to guide one's thoughts. He encourages readers to concentrate their thoughts on a definite goal, emphasizing that determination and persistence leads to success, even when failure becomes a stepping stone to grow when it contributes to character development. Basically, moving on to the next chapter, the thought factor in achievement. The core idea of the chapter starts with a thought. Starts with teaches us that all achievement starts with a thought. Whether it's inventing a new product, starting a business, or achieving personal goals, your thought shapes your vision, goals, and actions. Positive thoughts leads to success, and negative thoughts leads to failure. Self-discipline and determination are essential for achievements in life. For example, now, a person who constantly thinks they are unworthy of leadership positions remains stuck, while someone who believes in their potential seeks mentorship, takes on challenging tasks, and climbs the career ladder. Moving on to the next chapter, vision and ideals. Its core ideas explains that vision determines your destiny, and as ideals act as a guiding star that shapes your character, decisions, and actions, leading you to success and fulfillment. It is important because it gives us purpose and direction. It motivates us and gives us resilience that helps us overcome obstacles and setbacks. It gives us self transformation, which improves our character, habits, and overall life. For For example now, leaders who envision a harmonious community inspire collaboration, charity and social progress for them to actually fulfill that vision. The last chapter of the book as a thinketh, serenity. The core idea explains that serenity is not weakness or passivity, but a sign of great strength and understanding. It comes from having a calm, balanced mind, free from worry, anger, or fear. A serene person radiates peace and confidence, influencing others positively without force or authority. For example, now in arguments, now imagine if there is a heated discussion, instead of shouting back, you acknowledge the other person's feelings and calmly express your perspective. This spreads tension and spreads tension and leads to a productive conversation. Or if you're facing a problem now, or your car breaks down unexpectedly, instead of panicking and complaining, you calmly arrange for repairs or alternative transport, maintaining your peace and productivity. Basically, panicking won't help you do anything. Moving on to the second part of the book, from poverty to power, we have our two subtopics: the path to prosperity and the way to peace. The path to prosperity. The core idea of this part of the book emphasizes that true prosperity starts from within. It's not about wealth or material success, but about cultivating a positive and disciplined mindset. Allen explains that thoughts shapes your reality, and by mastering your thoughts, you can overcome poverty, failure, and hardship. Another core idea is that it teaches us to achieve prosperity. That to achieve prosperity, one must develop virtues like self-control, integrity, and gratitude. These inner qualities attract success, opportunities, and happiness. We can apply these ideas to our daily life if we focus on a positive, constructive thoughts and maintain a disciplined, ethical lifestyle to create a foundation for lasting success and well-being. The second part of the book, The Way to Peace, it it explores the spiritual journey to inner peace and fulfillment. It emphasizes that true power and happiness comes from cultivating inner calmness, selflessness, and spiritual wisdom. Allen argues that by rising above ego, anger, and selfish desires, one can achieve deep peace and harmony. The core idea of the chapter tells us that inner peace is achieved by mastering one's emotion, practicing forgiveness, and living with compassion and love. We can apply this idea now in our daily life by letting go of grudges, fears, and desires. You can experience emotional freedom, stronger than relationship, and a meaningful, purpose-driven life if you can just apply to this idea. In summary, the path of prosperity focuses on achieving success and happiness through positive thinking and self-discipline and ethical living, while the way of peace emphasizes spiritual growth, emotional mastery, and internal harmony through selfless love and selflessness. In conclusion of the whole book of From Poverty to Power, James Allen concludes with a powerful message that true success and happiness comes from mastering oneself. Allen emphasizes that poverty and failure are not merely due to external circumstances, but are deeply connected to one's mindset, habits, and moral character. By transforming your thoughts and cultivating virtues like self-discipline, integrity, love, and compassion, you can rise above any challenge and achieve prosperity and inner peace. The book teaches that real power lies within the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This inner mastery leads not only to material success, but also to emotional freedom, spiritual growth, and a fulfilling purpose-driven life. Allen stresses that prosperity and peace are not achieved through selfishness or greed, but through selflessness, ethical living, and a calm, focused mind. Ultimately, the book serves as a guide to achieving a balanced and meaningful life. It shows that prosperity and peace are two sides of the same coin, both rooted in the power of positive thinking and moral excellence. By applying these timeless principles, anyone can move from a state of limitation and struggle to one of power, abundance, and harmony. Thank you, and have a good day, and have a good